So I bought this 818R as a completely track prepped car from a guy a couple of weeks ago, and I've been slowly prepping it into a more of a streetable version. As you can see, I cut the roll bar here, and I made a door frame, and I'm making it so the doors open, and converting it more into an S model. It's not nearly complete yet. I got a lot more work to do, but I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the electric power steering from a Prius. I actually completed it. It took me about a day to do. Didn't really take much time at all. All I did was pull the power steering column out of a Prius, along with the ECU for the power steering, not the main ECU. And I took a piece of the roll bar. Actually, it was actually this piece that I cut out here from the other side, and I cut it to size, and I actually welded it to the shaft coming out of the column, and then I cut the end off the column from the Subaru, and I welded that to the other end. As you can see, I cut some reliefs around the end of the pipe, and I pinched it onto that because it was just the slightest bit too big to fit around the end of the steering shaft. And it works really, really well. The one thing I can say is it turns a little bit harder to the right than to the left. You get a little bit more assist turning to the left. I'm not really sure why. It could just be a function of the fail-safe, because if you guys have read, these operate in a fail-safe mode, so they provide limited power assist compared to the speed-sensitive power assist, which it would use if it was running off the a non-fail-safe mode. So it may have something to do with that. I'm not really sure, but it definitely makes a huge difference. So I just powered it on. I'm running it off a jump pack right now because I don't have it wired in yet. But I mean, it's really, really simple to turn. And this is just with a pair of vice grips. But I mean, turning to the left is way easier than turning to the right. It definitely takes a little bit more force, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain about it, especially since I have power steering now. I like it. Definitely gonna get some good use out of this for autocross and some stuff of that nature. But again, it was really, really simple. I got the whole setup for $75. At a pull your own part type place in Connecticut. So totally recommended it if you want to do the power steering. Again, it's a Prius. I think it's 04 to 09. Those are the ones that work. There's various others you can use as well, but this is the most common, and you can see it fits right in here. I actually had cut this because I thought I would need to cut this to fit it in, and I ended up adjusting it to where it sits perfect, and you don't even need to cut that out. It fits right in there. I used the adjuster from the Subaru column as a mount. I actually cut it and boxed it around the mount on the column itself, which would usually be mounted under the dash in the Prius. And it works really, really well. I used the same pin that came with the adjuster, and it's fully adjustable. It doesn't adjust very much, not like the I can't really show you because I broke the handle off by accident. But it doesn't really adjust as much as the Subaru one does, but I'm probably not going to really adjust it anyways. Once it's in place, it's in place. I might even just weld it in place. But yeah, there you guys go. It has been done officially.